Welcome back to Ready, Set, Sold. I'm your host, Bryan Vogt, and I'm really excited. We have a guest today from Metro East, I should say, I guess now it's Metro East and Missouri Home Inspections. And Keith, you on the line?
Yeah, I'm here.
Keith, I wanted to have you on because one of the things that we hear all the time, especially from sellers and sometimes buyers, is oh my goodness, here comes that home inspector and everything's going to go badly and nightmare scenarios. And the good news, at least from our perspective of what we found, is that rarely happens. I mean, that's part of your job, right, is to find if there is a major problem. But the good news, it doesn't always happen that way. And so I wanted to bring you on is to maybe give some comfort to possibly sellers on what to expect when a home inspection happens. And if you could give us that information, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. Like you said, we're not there to be a roadblock in the whole real estate process. We're there to make you an educated buyer. We're there to protect your money. We're there to give you some leverage in the real estate transaction. A good home inspector is going to give you positive attributes about the home while he's there, not just tell you the negatives. There's good and bad to every home. Every home is lived in. Every home is going to have nickel and dime maintenance issues that are going to need done to it. There's a chance we're going to come in and find some moderate to some larger concerns. It's all about how it's addressed to the client, to the buyer. We're not there to scare the buyer. A good home inspector is going to give you a non-alarmist approach. They're going to explain things to you, in a simple, everyday term, not in a bunch of construction lingo. We're going to explain to you why the condition's happening, how concerning is it, and then maybe suggest, somebody to contact or a route to take to correct the deficiency in the home. Like I said, a good home inspector is going to give you more information than just the negatives of the home. We're gonna walk you around the home as we go through. We're going to give you maintenance tips. We're going to give you, our positive attributes about the home. We're going to tell you what to watch for in the home. Our intent is basically to make you a good homeowner. Coming into the home, there's going to be problems with every home. Like you said, Brian, that's our job is to find the deficiencies, the problems with the home, and identify those. We're not local inspectors, city or county authorities by any means. We don't have the authority to tell these sellers that they have to fix all of these items on the home. We're there to give you a good overview, top to bottom of the entire home, because, there's a lot of counties and cities out there that don't have a local inspector, that don't provide, even just the safety check items, the carbon monoxide, the smoke detectors, the, handrails at staircases, GFI type outlets. There's counties and cities around here right now that don't have those guys. So we're kind of the forefront in providing you those safety issues, those safety concerns, those things that are going to hurt you guys, and get those in place. On top of that, we're going to inspect, the entire home. We're for hire only home inspectors. I'm Illinois state licensed, Missouri certified through ASHI, which is, the gold standard in Missouri. And, we're coming in there just to give you guys a good overview of the home, to protect your money, to protect your investment. It's a lot of money to spend. Buyers come to us and they're just terrified. They walk in the house. They think we're going to find something majorly concerning. They think there's going to be a big problem with the home that's going to kill the whole real estate transaction. That's not what we're really there for. We're really there to give you an idea of everything as a whole, to take a step back and to take a whole look at the entire house and say, yes, does it have numerous concerns and a lot of nickel and dime things going on? Maybe so, but the structure of the home, the bones of the home are good. The HVAC system is new. The roof has been replaced recently. We're there to give you those larger overview of the home, not just nickel and dime and nitpick everything at the house, because everybody has a different outlook on what they want to do with the house. Some people can see, the quality and the vision of a home, even though it may be, a little bit torn down and maintenance not taken care of very well. We can't see that home through that buyer's eyes. So it's our job just to give them the goods, the bads, what to expect as they go down the road, maybe some tips on some direction to take if they're going to do some remodeling, those kind of things, and just answer the questions that they have for us about the home. Everybody comes into a home with, 100 questions about, why things were done a certain way, or, how can they improve upon this, or what if they want to do this or want to do that, or, even what are things that they see that they don't know. And it's our job as professional home inspectors, to be able to answer those questions, to be able to give those folks some direction, to be able to kind of make them feel more comfortable with the home, reassured with the home, that when they do go to sign those papers and spend that money, they have a clear conscience and they're an educated buyer. That's kind of what our job is.
And I love that, and I think that's the thing, is what I'm really hearing is you're looking for that win-win. There could be some nickel and dime things to be done, but that sellers on a whole shouldn't be concerned about it, and that we're trying to put something together. We're not trying to break it apart, and I think that's important when you understand about the home inspection process. And I love what you said there. Just in so many words, exactly that is just that we're here to make sure that the buyer has an awareness of the house, and also the seller is aware of what they're doing too, because most sellers don't want to be selling something that they feel is inferior anyway. And the good news, it very seldom happens.
Right.
With that, I tell you what, Keith, we're running out of time, but I'm going to probably have you come back very shortly at the tip of the week, because there's something that I think that most sellers could do to kind of eliminate the fears. So we will be back in the next, I guess, 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not sure how long commercials last. We'll be back shortly, and we'll be talking to a painter, though, a professional painter that can help you through the process of selling your home. Listen to Bryan Vogt with Ready, Set, Sold. We'll see you in a bit.